The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Ariza in at the small forward.
Anthony Davis has been huge on the offensive glass, using his length to get second chance points.
Curry gets the bucket. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Now the pass to Wiggins. And there's the feed to Green. And stolen by LeBron. Ariza outside. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Curry on the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Here's none. Pass to Howard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Passes it to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 8 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Thompson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Woo, we just saw one of the purest jumpers of all time. Klay Thompson is a special shooter.
Now, here's MP. From the arc. A second chance effort. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
Come on, Looney.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. MP fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Looney. Outside for Curry. Another three for Golden State.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Otto Porter with the reach to get that one. He gobbled it up.
And it's sent back by Howard. Outside Anthony. From 12 feet out. And it's Looney with the rebound. Outside Curry. No good with the triple. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Whit.
The best on the team love to teach. The good players are always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Looney. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, down low. And both free throws good for Wiseman. And you talk about how important a situation can be for a rookie. Wiseman came into an ideal one.
He did, Kevin. You talk about a kid getting coached up advice from multiple Hall of Famers. James Wiseman was also willing to listen, and he made the most of it. That shows how much a team's culture matters.
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
Feeling the defense, MP able to draw the contact and get to the strike.
And Greg MP, the highly touted rookie, he was a classic one-and-done in college.
And that wasn't a surprise to anyone close to MP. He feels his game is NBA ready and wanted to compete against the best as soon as possible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. LeBron's checked in for Anthony. And it's Avery Bradley in for Talen Horton-Tucker.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Nunn passes to James. Outside Brandon. Here's MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
What I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. And he feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Kendrick Nunn. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. Here's Davis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 6 points for Davis.
I just love watching Davis go to work inside. This is too easy for him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
Yeah, he is elite in every way, as are you. Thank you. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Curry passes to Poole. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 5 now.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Timeout called the Lakers. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chipped with you as a player. Great. So that brings the first half to a close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Wiggins, and he lays it straight in. Wiggins has got his third bucket of the night.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Free throw good, MP.
Second team foul.
And both free throws good for MP. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Leading by 5. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Wiggins. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Davis dishes to MP. Lakers working the ball around now. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Warriors leading by 5.
Andrew Wiggins solid when he goes at the rim. Can slice through a defense, adjust to get that shot off from any angle.
And Davis throws it down.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Floats it up for Wiggins, and Davis sends it back.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
And for Wiggins, you want him to attack more often.
Greg, when Andrew Wiggins is settling, the defense is winning. He knows how to draw fouls, and when you have an aggressive Andrew Wiggins, it's a good one.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bielitsa's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
First trip to the line for him here.
And just a shade over 70%.
Los Angeles with some changes. MP's checked in for Anthony. Monk comes in for Horton Tucker. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. And then for Golden State, Bielitsa, he checks in for Kevon Looney. It's Thompson in for Wiggins. Some changes for Golden State. Dominguez come in for Bielitsa. Toscano Anderson comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Lee's subbed in for Klay Thompson. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
On a given night, 1 or 2 guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They didn't lose focus, and it made a difference.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Lee out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Toscano in at the 3 spot. MP, they get it back. Jordan with the bucket.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the boards, paying dividends.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the pass to Wiseman. Over Howard. Here's Toscano, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Toscano.
And the Warriors lead by 17.
The assist from
Yeah, they
James
suck
Wiseman.
the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Hi there, Frank Valentine here. Hey, it looked like you were out of your depth tonight. Now, does this validate the concerns about you on draft night?
How you doing, Frank? Are you serious with that question? I mean, it was one game. Everybody has an off night, and that just goes to show that even before I got here, a lot of folks made up their mind about me just because I had a YouTube channel. But you know what? That's fine. You're going to get plenty of opportunities to see me play, and they won't like that at all.
But what if they do?
They won't.
Yeah, but so how do you know? How do you make sure?
I'm going to play better than I did next game, Frank. You'll see.
Well, I sure hope so, at least for your sake.
Okay, listen. So the reason I asked you to
you
stop
look
by
real
today,
mad.
I need you to watch this video.
Am I
and
in trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You ever hear of an NBA player with a YouTube channel? Michael Jordan didn't have no YouTube channel. LeBron James don't have no YouTube channel. Let's get serious here, people. I'll be shocked if MP starts a game this year. This coach isn't starstruck. He's going to make MP earn every single minute, as it should be. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All eyes are on MP now. Is he going to fold under the pressure? If I'm Harvey Lesser, the GM who overruled his coach, I'm up at night sweating all over this. Good luck, Mr. Lesser. You and MP are going to need it.
This airs tonight. I've got a friend at Top Takes Daily sent it over as a favor.
So you telling me Coach don't want me here?
You weren't his first choice, but that's not necessarily a big deal.
Oh, and you're sure about that?
Front offices have varying opinions on prospects all the time. What's important is how you react to it.
Okay, so how do you want me to react, Kristen?
Well, that all depends on what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.
What do you mean?
So you can either wait and see or speed the process up. But everything has drawbacks and benefits. It's not a simple calculation.
Okay. So we wait and see, right? I put in that work. I stay ready. I show out when I get an opportunity.
Absolutely do that.
Play nice. Build that vibe. corporate. You know, I'm a company man.
Just know that Coach is in no rush to find out if he was wrong. So if you go this route, it might be a while before you see the minutes you and I both know you deserve. And that can affect the league's perception of you.
And that could affect the market's perception and then eventually the bottom line.
This
Yeah.
could all go to plan, MP, but those are the risks. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. I'm gonna just keep my head down, put in that work, and I'm gonna show everybody what I'm capable of on the court, and that's gonna force them to have to play me. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep it old school.
Yeah, it suits you.
Okay, so we hunker down. Now what?
Just be yourself. And if anyone asks if you've got an issue with Coach, be honest. Just say you don't want anything handed to you and you've always believed in working to earn your keep. Fans will love it.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
Take care, Kristen.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. Sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse.
Just thank you to everybody who's involved with 2K TV.
And we're so happy to see that you're doing well. Tell us about your journey.
Yeah, so this is the first time I'm publicly speaking about this, but I'm actually recovering from a kidney and pancreas transplant. When I started 2K TV, people don't know this, but I was diagnosed with end-stage kidney failure. So for about 2 years, I was changing my diet, working with my doctors to stay healthy and to be able to keep the show rolling. And it's been a lot of hard work and a lot of ups and downs, but I'm really blessed and thankful to sit here today and to have a new kidney, be completely healthy, and also a pancreas, which basically eliminates my diabetes, which I've had since I was a young child. So it's a new life for me, and I've been doing really well since the transplant, and I'm hoping to be back real soon. So it's exciting stuff for sure.
Yeah, it is very exciting, and I know the viewers are bored with me and they want you to get back ASAP.
They need these good looks back on the show, you know what I mean? They need a little bit of this.
This is our Thanksgiving episode, so we are so thankful that you're doing well.
And I'm just so thankful for the amazing team of doctors that have taken care of me and the fans that have shown me so much support when I haven't really talked about this publicly. You guys were awesome, and it made a really big difference to me. I've been playing NBA 2K since the first game, and everybody that's involved with NBA 2K, thankful for all of you as well. So just thank you to everybody.
Well, while you are recovering, have you played any NBA 2K22?
Of course, I'm on there, getting a quick match with my Lakers. Not as good as some of you out there this year. Haven't had a lot of time to get hands-on. So yeah, I've gotta practice up a little bit before I take on the community again.
Now, before we let you leave, we're going to ask you to step into your host role again because you have the honor of delivering the big My Team news.
That's right, My Team fans, a brand new exciting mode is heading straight your way, and it's called Clutch Time. Alexis, give the fans the details.
Welcome to Clutch Time, a brand new mode coming to My Team. Play in fast-paced 5-on-5 games with your best cards in online competition. All in the presence of an amazing mural adorned with the best clutch players in NBA history. Get your lead fast and hold it, since these games are played in the waning moments of the fourth quarter with 5 minutes on the clock. But in Clutch Time, the 5 players you bring to the court is all you have. There are no bench players to bail your starters out here. With new exclusive seasonal rewards, this new way to compete in My Team drops in just over a week with Season 3 on December 3rd. For more details on Clutch Time, be sure to check out the official My Team Twitter at NBA2K_MyTeam. During the My Team Festival going on this holiday week. And after the mode drops, remember to share your best plays with the hashtag 2KTVWow to be featured right here on 2KTV.
Okay, time for some 2KTV Interactive brought to you by Nike. Speaking of clutch, let's talk about one of the better young clutch players, Ja Morant. Who says defenses clamp down in the playoffs? Last season, Ja Morant scored a playoff career-high 47 points against this opponent. Was it the LA Clippers, the Phoenix Suns, the San Antonio Spurs, or the Utah Jazz?
I just want to say I'm thankful for my family and friends, health, and super humble to be a part of 2K. Thank you.
I'm thankful for having amazing friends, family, and work family.
I'm thankful for the NBA 2K and the community. Bye!
I am thankful for family, for my guys Zach Levine, Lonzo, DeMar, AC, and all the Bulls for making Bulls basketball great again. Very thankful for the gameplay team and all the engineers and producers I get to work with every day. And I'm very thankful for all the 2K fans out there. Thank you so much for your love and support. You guys are awesome, and have a great, happy Thanksgiving.
I am thankful to be doing what I love, for my supportive friends and family, and for my cats, who are not thankful for me right now.
I'm thankful for so many things, my friends, coworkers, the Iowa State Cyclones, 2K community, of course, but most importantly, spending time with my family and just my family in general. I'm very thankful for them.
I'm thankful for my mom for always being there and pushing me and motivating me to continue my art and taking it somewhere. I'm thankful for my friends for being there as well when I didn't believe in myself, where I can take, my skills. And I'm thankful for my little brother, DeMarco, who was super hype of me being here on 2K. I love you all, and happy Thanksgiving.
This year, I'm super thankful for vaccinations, which are enabling me to spend time with friends and loved ones this holiday season. And I'm also thankful for my partner, who has been a great comfort during the pandemic.
I'm thankful for family, friends, 2K TV, and most importantly, my 99 3-point rating.
So 300 episodes. How do you wrap up all the best moments in one piece? Well, we had to limit ourselves. Here's the best of 2K TV so far in 300 seconds.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and this is NBA 2K TV. I hope you are just as excited for the show as I am, and I can promise you that we are going to have an awesome time. This week on NBA 2K TV. No!
It's okay. This is what I do when I'm nervous, so you can do that too. Yes, love it.
What? Tell me what you want me to do on that! Get it out! Score! Yes!
What's the best dunk you've seen recently?
Probably over here on 2K.
Every season was a new puzzle, right? So it's, as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates.
I'm just happy to be here now. Look at him now. Come on, man, let me see something. Oh my goodness.
That free throw.
That's how it's done, Rach.
It's my first time ever having background dancers while doing an interview.
And we're gonna throw it up, and gosh darn it. Oh.
I like it. Is this the part of the game where it always cuts to? And is you doing an interview with a player?
Yeah.
For real?
This is you.
So I made that part?
You made it.
Oh, wow. Mama, we made it.
DB, you felt okay? Okay, 2. Come on.
On a scale of 9 to 10, how much do you think this is going to change?
12 and a half?
Yeah.
Oh,
with the
wide open. Y'all know what time it is.
I've seen you in the paint, boom, 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 whoosh.
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
Who was the two-way shooting three?
I was about to say, they did have a shooter. He just didn't have no badges.
Around LeBron.
Green.
The green, and that is it. 1 million BC. Miles Brown.
Give me that BC, boy.
I want a player as my player, though. I don't like me. Y'all put me out there with the knee brace. I'm moving all slow. My player got the dress. He looking great.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey there, Kevin. There were some skeptics when the Lakers first hired Frank Vogel to be their head coach. There are fewer of them now. Anthony Davis says a lot of coaches don't.
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, here's Ariza. A shot by LeBron, no good. Crowder against LeBron. Crowder kicks to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
LeBron passes to Westbrook. It's Bradley on the wing, defended by Booker. Bradley deciding where to go with it. 4 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Davis. And Paul pulls it down. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, an interesting history between these two. I mean, last year they were swept by this club in the regular season, but rebounded to take them down in the playoffs.
Now here is Davis after the miss from Jay Crowder. Davis dishes to Ariza. Outside Bradley. Three-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38. Substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Davis. Anthony comes in for LeBron. MP's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley. And for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Jay Crowder. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Devin Booker. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
The shot's good from McGee.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Westbrook finds MP. Here is Howard, guarded by McGee. Howard, the pass to MP. It's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
Right, no doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Tipped away. MP kicks to Westbrook. Back to MP. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Down low. And it's Sharch. That time on the assist by Bridges.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Howard in the post. McGee's there. Howard misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bridges dishes the ball. Westbrook with the nice D there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Howard, the pass to MP. McGee with the block. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ball outside. None against McGee. And stolen by MP. Fast break, the Lakers. McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Anthony Davis comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Braun, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And MP, he's subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. And then for Phoenix, JaVale McGee's checked in for Kaminsky. Jay Crowder comes in for Saric. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Johnson. On the court for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Cameron Payne is out there with Paul, and it's McGee in at the center.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
LeBron passes to Westbrook. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Here's LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. At the elbow, it's MP. 14 feet away. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Paul. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible width of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Russell Westbrook. Now Payne. He's got 8. He kicks to Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing. Off target from three-point range. LA's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Kicks it out to James. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Howard. Now just a 3-point Suns lead.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
And it's Paul missing. Outside Westbrook. James looking around. MB up top. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns ahead. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how... With the new group for Los Angeles. And then for Phoenix, Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Jay Crowder. And Johnson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. That'll be a 5-second call. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should... Low. Naturally in a basketball game.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Kendrick Nunn. Anthony is out there with Howard. Then it's MP. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. Nunn finds MP. Fires high post. The offensive rebound. Here's Howard. The dish to MP. Back to Howard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's MP. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. 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 Sweat, 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 sweat. Keep on looking in the mirror, yeah. Put it through the grit, it get clear. Ooh, shield my heart from the tears. Ooh, rice bag case to get wet. Ooh, slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears, trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear when it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, hiding my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beater, pressure make a go. If I hit it, it went.
Being in the game, as selfishly as that sounds, like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And you know, working on playlists and so many different elements of the game that you can appreciate, like career mode and my park mode and just the music and stuff like that. So to be able to kind of contribute on all levels of a game that you are genuinely a fan of, I think is pretty cool. So
Give me a beat.
Barbecue chicken. Like my Micken.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Many people rushing through the Boston thoroughfares to be with us here tonight. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Anthony Davis.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Avery Bradley out there with DeAndre Jordan. And for the Celtics, at the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Robert Williams out there with Al Horford. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, a living legend. LeBron James,
more All-NBA selections than any player in history, and he's still going strong.
Horford against Jordan. 5 on the clock. Smart with the bucket. And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. We know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest round.
Here's Bradley. No good on the 3. Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
You can't let Tatum fire away from him. He's capable of really hurting you from distance.
Westbrook outside. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Smart. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Tatum with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Brown. Five to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Williams finds Tatum.
That shot was affected by AD's crazy length. It allows him to challenge shots. So difficult to score on AD.
And he comes up with a bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Smart passes to Horford. Out left to the wing. Tatum against Davis. Horford for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
It's James with the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up 1.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Second free throw, no good.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And a foul called on the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
That one misses. Some changes now for the Lakers. Anthony's checked in for Jordan. Horton Tucker comes in for LeBron. And it's Monk in for Bradley. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grab.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Tatum, and a nice finish on the layup. Tatum's got 5 points.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Here's Anthony. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Smart, plenty of space. The Lakers with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside. He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
And here's Brown for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 so far. Westbrook outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. A minute 39 left to play in the first. A nice shot by Brown.
I just love the ball movement.
A minute 29 left in the first quarter of the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Give him 8 points now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To end the run. And Westbrook lays it in.
Oh, the flashy ball handling of Westbrook. So clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Outside Tatum. The three. They grab their own miss. And it's blocked by Davis. Here's Horton Tucker, defended by Smart. Lets the three fly. And it's Westbrook again missing.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
The kick to Tatum. Fires from deep. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Westbrook. 20 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he really made them pay for every foul. Spent much of his time draining shots from the free throw line.
Good on the bucket.
Oh, very effective. Once he gets this close, I mean, Westbrook knows he has what it takes to capitalize.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And so it's the Boston Celtics now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. Well, LeBron James, the unquestioned leader. But if you ask him, sometimes you got to get into it with your teammates.
In conflict, it just builds character. It builds even more trust. You're able to get on someone able to get on you, and then, you know, the whistle blown, let's get out and let's execute what needs to be done.
And playing at the highest levels, there can't be many slip-ups, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, there's a job to be done. In the heat of competition, you can't be too sensitive. It's all about winning, BA.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Williams in at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that can make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen what it does. I mean, a fresh start can sometimes energize a team. It wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, you could be next.
Schroeder passes to Richardson. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Richardson's got his first points of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
What a big night for Tatum. He's a guy that can put up 60 in a game. It's a short list of plays.
Robbed. And they're pushing it up. Down the breakaway slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Howard's shot's good.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense. NBA, I think all the way back to when Howard was drafted #1 overall. One of the toughest and smartest decisions we've seen from any front office.
And here's Schroeder outside. Nails it from 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And Chris, after everything he went through, it was great to see him finally win his first ring in 2020.
Yeah, that was one of the things he had accomplished. Individually, he had done everything else. Makes sense now, but he only wants to play on championship team.
With some changes, LeBron comes in for Bazemore, and it's Rondo in for Westbrook. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. James against Richardson. Pass to Bradley. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by James. Bradley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the wing, right side. Here's Pritchard. Richardson with it. Over to the left wing. And here's Schroeder outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. It's James with the drive. Rondo. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Rajon Rondo's never been a sharp shooter, but over the course of his career, he's gotten more comfortable from range.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. On the wing, Bradley. Back to Rondo. Launches a 3. Boston with a rebound. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Some changes for Boston. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Pritchard. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. James outside. And it's all from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's stolen by James. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bradley. Misses off the right iron. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. And here's Brown for 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Brown's got 9.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Outside, Rondo. Pass to Bradley. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch your head because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Now the Lakers starting group, and they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Jordan is out there with Avery Bradley. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Tatum. Lays it up off the glass.
I like when Tatum goes inside, using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Boston ball.
And the Celtics with possession here. 4-point game. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball.
And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
And the Lakers starting 5. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Avery Bradley out there with DeAndre Jordan. James outside. For 3, Westbrook. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook is high motor all day, every day. And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team. but still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
James against Tatum. Shoots from 12. The shot by James, no good. Got a piece of it. And slam dunk by James.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Smart with the ball. Picked up by James. Tatum from long range. Here's Horford. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Lakers on D. Outside, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper. Showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Pass to Jordan. Over Williams. Second shot opportunity. Davis can't hit. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Boston's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Down low. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Here's Westbrook. Smart grabs the miss.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
A nice shot by Tatum.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Will it go? Can't get it.